So if you use your left hand there, you can keep that from happening. That was really, really good. Where do you want to go?
From the pick up to 3876.
But by the way, that happens all the time
Yeah.
on that resolution. And I'm always like, what? Where are you doing that? And so you just kind of like look at them and go, you're not moving. Because they just see movement and they resolve. And it's such an instructive lesson in the communication between conductor and singer is people see movement and they do something. And so, and as you learn that, then you counteract it by going, yeah, and I'm sure you did breathe, but if you just do a little more. And think about that breath as not just breathing, but this is the face I wish you had in your, this is the space I wish I had in your face right now.
Sure. Same spot. Take it from 34 on the locus.
Yeah, and so the way you handled that, which I thought was really good, was you just didn't move. Like, you didn't use the left hand, you just didn't move, right? And so that's a good reminder to us that if nothing's happening, stop moving, right? Because people are going to do stuff if you move. It might be as simple as they just pulse a little bit. Right. It could be something more dramatic, like they end up moving at a time that you don't want them to. And the thing is, because he didn't move, we all were like, we didn't know what to do, right? We're stuck. And it's a great moment. And I don't know if it quite works that well in band because they have instruments and stuff. But in choir, we're like, okay, now what? And I think it's a great moment in terms of unity of sound. Can you do the B section?
Yeah.
Maybe just a tiny little bit more. And even if you don't love it, see if you can do it.
But that's not the accent in the word.
You're creating CDs, right?
CDs.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so the difficulty is you have these two parts. And see if you can get this back and forth going. I think it's conductible both parts. I think you earned a little more Rick Fernando with the movement of the line.
Right, because it's
maybe even a stop where you go. The little stop with a prep will help people get their tongue and their mouth ready to do a st, because that's a lot of stuff there. And so if it's too quick, that might be more than you want to do. Try to get B section. The thing that I think is so marvelous about conducting, of course we're good singers, and so that's nice. But on the other hand, it's 8:25 in the morning, so you're not that great. I mean, there's a sliding scale thing that happens with that. But the thing that I love about it is that was really good. The time before was not as good. But it wasn't that we stopped and talked a long time about it and said, well, come on, we have to give ending consonants together. What's wrong with you people? If we don't put ending consonants together, then you're a bad choir. I mean, it's not a matter of that we lack the right philosophical groundwork or we didn't care enough. It's a matter of when we can see what it is, then we do it. And there's no amount of talking that will ever replace that. I mean, you can certainly talk to people about a variety of things. Half the time I talk, I'm just giving people a chance to rest a little bit vocally so that when we come back, we aren't so tired. Most of the work happens when you're moving your arms. And high school teachers, for all sorts of reasons, stop doing that. Some of them probably very valid and good. So fight that. Be the person who teaches through your hands. Even if you're at the piano, give a pitch. All right, good. 1, 2, 3. Who's next?
Me. Sorry.
What? How did you get that in your head?
Like a
It's just
dolphin.
always in my head. Perpetually.
I think it's a cool one.
It's a really cool one.
Yeah, did you see it with CRS? Yeah. I've done it in my church too, they were very good. But
Voluntary, I'm sorry.
Thanks. Mine.
Now for some. No,
what are we laughing about?
Stop it!
Nice.
I yawned and I did the thing where you're talking about involuntarily graceful.
Oh, you
Oh,
please.
sorry.
I can do that all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Good morning, everybody. Get ready for this because it's going to be a doozy.
I thought you were laughing at his sneeze.
No.
What? I just did actually.
I know. And I saw Leslie while I was singing. And then, I don't know. Anita, are we ready? Steven, are we ready?
Yes.
I
I
can't.
don't
Sorry.
know if you.
No, it's okay.
right. Wow, you tried lots of things. Good job. I want to hear just at the beginning with you and your accompanist, and I want to hear that sweepy.
Yeah. I got scared.
Yeah. This piece really is conducting without a net.
Yeah.
More so than any other piece. I mean, it's a tough piece. It's tough for choir. You hear the wrong notes in the choir. I mean, no. I mean, it's harder than it may be harder than any of the other pieces we're doing. I forget sometimes how difficult the piece is, and it reminds me. So, no choir, just right at the beginning. You're setting the scene like a good 1950s movie. So what we don't want is this, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we can't care so much. We have to think that he's smart enough to be able to figure out that where all that fits in there. We need to. But he can't play this. He don't play the exact same. Ready? He can't. He could if he didn't look at me.
Yeah.
But that's not the goal, right? You weren't doing it that way. But I was showing, how the accompanist can never really be better. The collaborative pianist can never really be better than the conductor. And nothing drives me crazier is the person who maybe an OSA state contest goes and they go. I'm like, what? You're giving up artistic power, responsibility, right? I mean, so anyway, you should do that with the choir too. Oh, should right? I mean, you know what?
No.
What?
This is a cat conductor. Alright, choir in.
Here we go. So I did several things.
Yeah, you did.
First of all, I didn't give too rhythmic of prep. I didn't go.
Slower.
I went. I said. I didn't let him know what the tempo was.
Just constant breath.
Yeah, I mean, usually we teach people all beats should be on the same plane, and your prep has to be just in time. I mean, it's actually never. None of those are either true at all. Most conducting texts. I want to write a conducting text in which I say prep should not be in time. I mean, that would be an explosion in the profession. But it's true.
Yeah,
We
you're a
don't-
doctor, you can have public.
Yeah.
Is that what you learned, like, getting
what?
your doctorate? Like, all these, like, different abstract ideas referring to the
We
textbook?
a doctorate is about thinking with other people who think, and then when you leave, you're supposed to have developed the skills to continue thinking.
Wow.
Yeah, the paper is just a manifestation of that, the document. And but it's hard. Thinking is hard. Most people aren't all that good at it, and so here we go.
Wake up, people.
Too heavy. Yeah, so Emily, my goal today is you're kind of a control freak.
She knows.
I know, right? And so you need to be less of a control freak. Okay? It's good. I mean, being a control freak is mostly a good thing. Yeah. Try it. Less.
Less what?
Less. Yeah, less.
Okay.
And so if you go like this,
Okay.
he has to go bump. If you go,
Okay.
if you just go, yeah, it's not too hard. You know, and then he has to worry about making sure that he gets sound out of it. He doesn't ghost the first note.
That's his job.
That's his job to practice that. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Different pianos, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Oh, I didn't know they were coming in. Sorry.
Hey, now lengthen the O. Now lengthen the up, right? One bar before the bar they come in. And shun-tun. Right? So you're breaking the time up. So that anyone who thinks that they could go to this piece is still like, right? Nobody gets to do a back beat with this piece.
Yeah. From the beginning.
We've seen how far we've come from the Renaissance period. I mean, this is just nothing, right?
From the
that?
beginning or that measure?
You can just do that measure.
Okay.
Let's say that we really succeeded on that first 3 bars or whatever that was.
Okay.
Try going further. Yeah.
Further and less.
Yeah, we might not like it. So, but the golden rubato is that when you do too much and then go, oh, that didn't work, right? Because when you do too little, then, well, in golf, people are taught to putt past the hole. Because if you don't putt to the hole, it will never go in, right? And so, good golfers, not me, I putt short all the time. When they putt short, that's a huge failure. Because that means the ball never had a chance.
Oh.
And so for rubato, that means that you need to go, you need to do it, and then you go, yeah, way offline, way past the hole. Let's try it again, you know what I mean? But when it's short, it's just short.
Better do too much.
Miniature call.
On that
Yeah, it's better to do too much.
On that measure again, yeah.
Yeah. Now take more time at the end. If you add that much time in the first half, you've now given yourself permission to make a phrase. Ritronandos are earned. Ritronandos are earned. If you make a beautiful move forward and then you go, hey, now we're slowing down. But if you don't do the accelerando, well, it's not accelerando, it's a bad word. If you don't do the moving forward, then the ritronando is just laziness. It's just that you want to slow down all the time, right? And then the process is I slow down and we try to speed up and we slow down, as opposed to we go and then we relax. And so instead of a wave, which is this, we turn into a, right? I don't know what that is, but that's right? Yeah, the key to the wave is the wave, and then the coming back to the wave. Not the no wave.
No way.
No wave. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
we're doing that
Oh,
measure
measure
again.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, that's a phrase. Now that's the whole song. Now it's like the beautiful scene at the beginning of the movie, right? So I only want to take 1 minute for this, but we have never worked on Zacht.
yeah.
And Zacht is really a key and difficult moment. Can we go to Zacht? Let's go to page 8 where we all sing it. So let's pretend that this notation is correct. What do you find interesting about the music?
Be against it?
Right, so we changed meter. What else? It says dolce and there are staccato. What else? There's
No
phrases,
brass.
right?
Not
So here's how not to do it. Here we go, Zacht. And yeah, that's the staccato. So we need for it to go. Here we go. 1, 2, and up. And for that last thing, I just work with the accompanist to kind of give them a sense of what it's going to do, because it's not going to be conducted 1 and 2 and 3. And I listen, and they control it.
Yeah.
and the only thing I can do is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's just for. Does that make sense? We don't have time to work on it, but we do it. All right, 1, 2, 3. If you get a chance to conduct this someday, have fun with it.
You want to go off?
So that little spot right there is when the couple gets together and the movie pans away to the ocean or the sunset or
Like dolphins.
and there's the there's implied physical contact. So that's what's happening there. I think it's really great. Something happened.
Who knows?
We probably know.
Low cost ice. Hey.
Inquiries.
What do you want for yourself? Locust is
Let's work on that ending. So the ST, if your handshake, breathe deep. The reason why our handshake is because we're shallow breathing. Pianist, same thing will happen. Your foot will shake.
Yeah.
You ever had your foot shake?
Oh yeah.
And you can't really work the
Vibrate.
It's
pedal?
like you wake up and you're like, when was the last time I breathed?
Yeah. So, and what happens with pianists, don't breathe all the time in the piano. They just go,
Yeah.
it just means your blood needs more oxygenation. Yeah. So, S. It just needs a. If it's too slow, then you'll get a long S sound. Because the ST, of course, is the double consonant. It's a st, st. It's not a single consonant. Can you name a double consonant that has a single sound?
CH.
CH, yeah. What else?
Oh,
Or what did you say?
PH.
Oh, yeah, that's right. CH, what else?
TH.
S,
The.
But at that point,
Yeah.
at that point, H just becomes like a
yeah.
A
So,
consonant? Yeah.
so ST is an example of, it's not a single consonant, it's a double consonant. It has two sounds, right?
Or, no. So T, stay, yeah.
Yeah. So you just need to put a little, to put a point on it. Not too much or it gets accented. So it's tough. Just last chord, let's hear it. We haven't worked on consonants in a long time with any of us. Watch this. And so I'm not going to give too much of a prep, but I'm going to give a little bit of point. And if I do too much and right, you get that, which I don't think you want on this page. Right? Try it. Pause before you do it. So notice that on the hold, I move my hand because I want people to move a little air, right? If you do this and right, you want that a little bit of movement, but then before you cut off, you have to stop moving so people can tell something happened. Watch this. And so if I do this, they're just not quite sure when the prep happened. Try it. Yeah, you actually kind of double prep, but we can tell exactly what you want, so it works. So where are you going to go? You started off the beginning in 2, but the second time you did it 4. Which one did you like better? When you went back to the low key stay and the return to the A section?
It wasn't too soon.
Well, he went oh, cool, see,
yeah.
and then by the second bar, but the first time he went oh, cool, see. I mean, I think the 2 works really well on it. Although sometimes if the choir doesn't know the piece really well, they get behind the beat, right? The great thing about 2 is that when you do it in 2, it gets the text accent right without having to do anything. Oh, cool, see. Then you don't have to go, try it in 2 and see what you think. Yeah, right at the beginning. Yeah, but we don't want them to accent the ah, right?
Right.
So I wouldn't give it its own thing. Yeah, I mean, one of the values of the 2 is the bass there. See, and yeah. So I don't know. I mean, so you see, but there's no right answer here, right? I conducted a lot of times in 4. It's about like yesterday when I did it with the Oregon Ambassadors. I had 175 singers. I was just 4 because they were just so far behind the beat. You know, I could have like got coffee between the time I gave the beat and then you know they actually sang the beat that I was conducting. So I had to micromanage it, but I still worked really hard on rubato text accent even when they didn't follow me, right? Because they should know the piece doesn't go like this. It's dangerous to ever give them that idea. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you want to try?
That, I guess.
Okay.
Do that.
I mean, do you want to try it in 2? It has to go faster when it's in 2 than when it's in 4. But it's pretty nice, that tempo, to be honest with you. Especially with young singers and their, you know, loose pitch and things.
Yeah.
Now, can you give a little more move forward with that rubato? while you're in 2. It does work, but we have to get the message from the movement of between the beats. Whereas in 4, there's more beats. But the problem with 4 is there's more beats. Right? So that's the downside. So, so see if you can control the rubato too. Yeah, so I love it in 2, and I think it works really, really well. Although if you're in Bruckner's church and with the 8-second reverb,
Yeah.
it's probably not done that way, right? Yeah. Nice job, Mikey. Hey, I think Romantic Period was a success, people. 1, 2, 3. I saw definite move forward in every person here in the room in your ability to control the beat without it being in time.
Heck yeah.
With it, there being tempo alteration. At the beginning of the year, some of you were not able to conduct in time.
True.
And now you're able to conduct
Out of
not in time, right? Out of time.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Another clap for all.
Yeah.
Within 10.
Yeah, well, of course. And deliberately, not because you couldn't do anything different. All right, so we're doing the piano thing on Wednesday, okay?
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not like you won't know the
the
chicken scratch that is
Hi there. I still have people's emergency contacts from tour. Do you need this? Okay. Okay.
This was just a task that the office needed us to do so that we remembered that we do tasks.
Yeah.